Hello again, it's a Friday, so that means it's Friday ParaVlog time again. Now, unfortunately, this one will be the last one for a little while now, probably until around about the end of November, beginning of December time. Unfortunately, I can't do any more until then, but this week, to end these vlogs for now, I thought I'd show you some brilliant results we got through at the Annison funeral parlour investigation we conducted a couple of weeks ago. The Annison funeral parlour is actually located in Hull, and it's a very strange place. It's got so much history to it, you would not believe. It wasn't just used for a funeral parlour, although for many years it was. Before that, the history is just huge. It's all shown in the documentary. The owner kindly told us on the night lots of past history that happened there, and the place just has such a feel of, what's the word, trauma, definitely trauma, because years and years ago people were actually tortured there. Catholics were tortured there and killed, and lots of people were. So you can imagine the kinds of emotions and things that are trapped within that building. Anyway, this week I thought I'd just show these Echovox sessions that we got from the night, because for those of you who watch these, you'll probably know that the Echovox is one of my favourite tools to use when we go investigating, because some of the responses we get through that are just absolutely unbelievable. We get full sentences, we get intelligent responses relating to the location, and it's fascinating. And one thing we're finding now is we're working very closely alongside Paranormal Eye UK, and Nikki, who runs Paranormal Eye UK, she started using the Echovox as well and doing sessions, and what we're finding is that we're getting similar things come through. We're getting things that are coming through that are tying in with each other. So it's actually brilliant, I think. But I mean, one thing I will say about the Echovox, I started using it a couple of years ago now, and at first I thought, oh, this is just a phone app, it's going to be rubbish, it's going to be like a computer program thing, and it's going to come through with all these words that are programmed inside the device and just give them out. That's not the case. Basically, it uses the mic on the phone to do a live EVP recording. So basically it's recording the noise and frequencies that's going on in the area. It's recording your voices as you speak as well, and if you set it to echo, it's then using the phonetics and things of your voices and words to make other words come through. But you don't always have to have that echo on, and I very rarely have the echo on, because it just does my nutting. It really does, because when you speak and it's recording your voice, it's then playing it back live time, and it drives you mad. But some of the results that come through on the echo are quite good, but I prefer to have it turned off because it's easier to understand on the night some of the words that are coming through. And another thing I found with it is the more I use it, the more I analyse the words that are coming through, the more I can understand what it's saying. So anyway, these two clips I've put together are basically me in one area of the Annison funeral parlour. I'm in the little chapel area near the metal bed which they used for post-mortems and things like that, I believe. And Nikki is located in another area of the building, on the first floor, I believe, in one of the rooms there, I'm not quite sure. But we ask very similar questions and we get very similar responses, which is brilliant. I think it's really good. And not only, I mean, the couple of clips I'm showing you now are just a couple. If you actually watch the production of the documentary when you're able to view it, you will see some of the brilliant responses we get on the night. But if you listen to these two clips, they are very clear, and the questions we ask, myself and Nikki, are very similar, and we get very similar responses. But the First of all, I ask, bearing in mind when we're in different locations and this is performed at different times of the night, I ask, what was this metal bed used for, I believe, and I get a response saying for pulling people apart. Now that is just off the wall. It's a full sentence. It makes sense. It makes sense to the question I ask. It makes sense to the location, so that is just brilliant. Nikki, on her session, she asks, what was this room used for? And on her session, it says pulling dead people, I believe. Let me just check that. Yes, it says pulling dead people. Had to check that because you can't always remember these things. So, to me, with analysing those two together and those responses, it just makes so much sense to the location. And to think that it's come through on two separate devices, not the same device, we use different devices. Okay, we're using the same Echovox app, but Nikki's using it on her device and I'm using it on my device. So to get those types of responses, intelligent responses, tying in with the building, very similar, is just, well, I think it's pretty amazing actually. Another thing we've found as well is we are getting, like I said, very, very similar responses at different locations, which can be scary, because one thing I've noticed with the Echovox is that it's saying my name a lot. They're saying my full name a lot. It's even said the places I come from, travel from. And Nikki has found that on hers, she is also getting my name come through, and some very nasty words indeed. And I also get some very nasty words come through to me on mine. So this is kind of one thing we're thinking is good, that it's making sense and we're getting it on two different devices even when I'm not around her, but it's quite scary as well. So we get good things come through and not so nice things come through. But have a listen to these clips and see if you can hear them. What was this metal bed used for, please?
Can you tell us what this room was originally used for?
So, what did you think to that? Pretty amazing, or what? Considering different devices, different locations of the building, but the same building where the same things went on, different people speaking and communicating, but similar things coming through in response to similar questions. Pretty amazing, I think. Anyway, please do keep, if you're subscribed, please do look out for the future videos and vlogs. I might be able to put a few clips of past stuff on the YouTube channel in between now and my next vlogs, but I don't know for sure yet if I'm going to be able to. So please do stay with us, keep watching, because we are making all these productions and they are getting better and better, and we're discovering and finding so many different things. It's unreal, basically. So keep an eye out. If you haven't subscribed already and you've just stumbled upon this, please do subscribe. And yeah, that's all I can say for now. We have a Facebook page. You can find us on Indico Paranormal. Paranormal IUK, they have a Facebook page as well. Just type in Paranormal IUK. They also have a YouTube channel as well, so you can find that. Excuse the dogs barking. That's my cue to finish up for tonight, I think. So yeah, thank you for watching this. Hope you found it interesting. Please do comment, subscribe. But yeah, so until the next, bye for now.